Right now, in this second, there's a pressure squeezing your chest like ice. The kind that comes from carrying immense responsibility, not just for numbers or portfolios, but for legacies, for futures. Every decision, every trade, every move carries weight that could make or break not just a fund, but careers, dreams, entire lives. It's exhausting. The market doesn't forgive rests, nor does it respect exhaustion. The grind is relentless, the stakes unforgiving. But here's what almost no one talks about. The fiercest battles aren't fought in spreadsheets or on Bloomberg terminals. They're fought inside the mind. Stress, doubt, fear, ego. They lurk in shadows, ready to destroy what took years, sometimes decades, to build. The thing that separates a fund that thrives from one that self-destructs. It's invisible. It's psychological. It's the edge that no algorithm can calculate, no quant model can replicate. This psychological edge, it's that razor-thin line where discipline meets emotion, where control battles chaos, where resilience crushes doubt. Most people think success in hedge funds is about having the best data, the smartest team, or the biggest capital. But here's the brutal truth. All that means nothing if the mental framework isn't bulletproof. Mental fortitude isn't just a nice to have. It's the foundation without which everything else crumbles. The question is not, can you pick the right stocks? But can you pick yourself up when everything is crashing? Can you step back, strip ego from the equation, and see the raw truth, even when it hurts? Can you hold steady when the entire world is screaming chaos? This edge, the psychological edge, it is what sharpens vision when the market fog is thickest. It's what forces calm when panic would be easier. It's what fuels confidence without arrogance. It's the difference between riding the wave and getting wrecked by it. A fund run by talent without this edge is a ticking bomb waiting for a crisis. A fund with this edge is a fortress, built to weather storms no one else sees coming, to leap forward when others falter. Now, here's the secret to unlocking it, hidden beneath layers of misconception, ego, and noise. You must become the master of your inner world first. That means ruthless self-awareness, the kind that confronts your deepest fears, your darkest doubts, not with denial or distraction, but brutal honesty. How often do you stop and ask, what's driving my decisions right now? Is this logic or emotion? Is this confidence or desperation? Most never do. That's the fallen trick, confusing noise for insight, impulsiveness for intuition. To conquer this, build a mental fortress, brick by brick. Create rituals and habits that don't just help, but reshape your brain's wiring. Mindfulness practice is not fluffy advice. It's a survival tool. Learn to observe your thoughts as if they're not yours, because in many moments, they aren't. They're echoes of fear, ego, or external noise trying to hijack your decision-making. Only by becoming an impartial witness to your mind can you gain control over it. Every leader in hedge funds knows the power of assembling the right team. This principle applies to your mind too. You need mental allies, trusted frameworks, disciplines, principles that support and challenge you simultaneously. Develop a personalized set of cognitive checklists and decision filters. For example, before every major move, ask yourself, am I acting on scarcity or abundance? Is this a reaction or a strategy? Am I avoiding pain or seeking gain? These simple queries cut through emotional fog like a scalpel. Never underestimate the power of patience. The market rewards patience like nothing else, but patience is hard, especially when anxiety claws at your core. Patience is a form of strength that feels like waiting, but is actually active mastering of time and emotion. It's staring down losses, and trusting that your edge, your unique insight and discipline, will turn the tide eventually. This mindset separates those who are shattered by a few bad quarters from those who build enduring empires. Another powerful tool is deliberate isolation, but not loneliness. It's the practice of carving out space where nothing exists but your mind and your mission. In this space, away from the chaos and shouting, clarity emerges. This is where innovation is born. It's where you recalibrate, where old, limiting narratives are silently dismantled, and where a new, unbreakable identity is forged. Many hedge fund managers crash and burn because they never give themselves this space. Their minds remain crowded, chaotic, spammed by noise and pressure until they lose sight of the essential few things that actually matter. Here's why this matters more than ever. The world is flooded with data, opinions, and distractions. Algorithms chirp, news flashes ping every second, activist voices clamor from every corner. But progress, true progress, will not come from the center of this noise. It comes from the edge, from those willing to stand apart, to question everything, to reject convenience and conformity. That's where the psychological edge truly lives, on the margins, in the quiet fire burning beneath desperation and distraction. If you really want to develop this edge, consider the company you keep, mentally and physically. Surround yourself not with the crowd, but with the few who match your fire and ruthlessness. Those who challenge you, fuel you, align with your vision, not just your status or title. Synergy is not about sameness, it's about complementarity. The rarest and most powerful bond is between individuals who embrace difference but unify in purpose. This is the ecosystem where mental strength multiplies, where insights compound faster than any market trend, where breakthroughs become inevitable. The world expects conformity. It offers you a roadmap in exchange for your soul. But the radical truth is, only those who burn, who dare to unlearn and reshape their inner reality, reclaim true power. This psychological edge is not given, it's seized, a constant process of destruction and reconstruction inside your own mind. There is no shortcut, no easy fix, but the payoff? An ability to outrun competition, not by luck or surface skill, but by operating from a level of mental mastery that others can't touch. Imagine the edge that lets you step back from market noise, feel the panic around you, and hear not chaos, but opportunity, a silent call that only a sharpened mind can answer. Imagine being unstoppable, not because of luck or timing, but because your foundation is unshakable, because your mind runs circles around the chaos that paralyzes everyone else. This isn't just a game. It's life and death for your fund, your team, and your vision. It's the difference between being remembered as a legend or just another casualty. It's time to stop outsourcing your power to fleeting market whims or external validation. The greatest move you can make is mastering yourself, the wildest, fiercest asset you own. So strip away the noise, shut down the doubters and the critics. Stop living a borrowed life where comfort is the jailer of your fire. Step into the truth of your unique potential and the relentless edge of your mind. This psychological edge is the weapon that breaks systems, rewrites rules, and commands respect not by force, but by sheer unbreakable will. Rise above what you were told was real. Defy the tired consensus and the comforting lies. Reject mediocrity disguised as equality. Unleash the power not of a few ideas, but of your liberated self. Because within you lies the future no model can predict, no algorithm can quantify. A force that, when properly harnessed, will make or break your hedge fund, will shape markets and move mountains. There is no room for hesitation here. The market rewards action, but the wise win because they feel before they move, because they are anchored when storms rage. Anchor yourself. Build this edge as if your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. This edge is not just psychological armor. It's your spark of freedom, the key to transforming not only your fund, but the entire landscape of investing. Hold to this truth tightly. Victory in hedge funds is not just about what you do with money, but what you do with your mind. And the mind that conquers its own chaos will conquer everything else. This is the psychological edge. It's not some abstract idea. It's the bold, fierce reality that carves legends from noise. Now is the moment to ignite it. Don't just survive the market, dominate it. Master yourself and watch everything else fall into place.